Rawr! It's Dragon Night at Wendy's Resin Lab, where science meets creativity. Pull up a chair with me and my friend Winky Wonky, and let's make some dragons together.
Hey there, welcome in to Wendy's Resin Lab. Pull up the chair and stay a while. Hey there, we're glad you're here, so pull up a chair and stay a while.
So I made my friend here last week, and I was trying my hand at putting eyeballs into real eyes into critters. And he came out looking like this. So I posted him on a Facebook group that I belong to for resin artists. And I said, should I say that he's just winking? Or should I call him a whoopsie? And I've had over almost 300 comments from resin artists who love him and say, you know, he's not an accident. He's cute. But my problem was, I messed up on his eyes and I didn't put them the same direction. So I'm gonna make another one of these tonight, and I'm gonna try and fix that. And then I also have this is a baby dragon in 2 pieces that you make him in these 2 pieces, and then I'm guessing you stick them together because then you fit him down into this and pour an egg around him. I have this mold which has the baby dragon inside of it. So I'm going to have to be very crafty here and pour the dragon inside and let him cure and then make the egg around him. I have this dragon, which is going to be flat backed like my little Winky Wonky there. And then I have this thing, and I am not sure if this is a dragon or not. I've never used this mold, so it'll be a surprise. He kind of looks like a little critter. So, hey, we'll see what we got. So you pull up that chair and let's dive into Dragon Night on Wendy's Resin Lab. Hey, what do you get if you kiss a dragon? 3rd-degree burns on your lips. It's a dragon. Come on. Welcome back to Dragon Night. Did I hear somebody say they were looking for lab results? Hey! That's right. We have some lab results from our Bloom coasters, our holographic coasters. I can't believe how pretty these things turned out, guys. I'm just going to pick up, remember, this was the first one that I wanted to do, and I wanted to do, make it look like a poinsettia, and we got that in there, but we also got, this is awesome, the surface of it is a hologram, so I think that's super cool. We had, quite a few to look at. They all look so pretty. They don't have bubbles in them. And we even had this little one. And then we had these guys with some little ones too to make necklaces and earrings out of. And then I poured this one, but I think what happened with this one, I mean, he's very interesting to look at, but, and it's kind of trippy because everything's kind of, you know, different layers or whatever, but I think what happened here is that the white was at its end point. Like it was saying, Wendy, I'm done. Don't try to make anything else with me. And I tried to make something else with it. So, yeah, that's what you get. So you only have a certain amount of time to work with the resin before it gets too far gone. And I think that's what happened here. But it's still kind of a really neat looking coaster. So overall, because of that little mistake at the end, I don't think I can give it overall a 10 out of 10. But come on, guys, these things are so trippy and pretty and give me a 10, give me a 10. I'm gonna go 9.4. 9.4 out of 10, baby. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna pour another dragon like my wonky friend, and I am gonna put red eyes in him, but I know how to fix it now where he's not gonna be wonky like that one. But I am going to pour chameleon powder, yellow, purple, golden, with some angry rose for his body. And this dragon baby down in here is going to be this Mad Micah's Harold's purple crayon with some purple glitter in it, so he has a little bit of a glow. This baby dragon is going to be lemon cupcake and an iridescent chameleon powder that says, I can't see, clear blue purple. All right, this dragon is going to have a dark base. I'll probably use like a black maybe. And then his body is going to be pool party blue and marigolds orange. And then his wings are going to be some iridescent white. This guy over here is going to be peacock blue with pretty kitty hot pink and some orange glitter. And I know that combination doesn't sound like it's going to be really pretty, but you know, it's a dragon, so let's just use our imagination and anything's possible. So you guys ready? Let's get started. Hey, so why are dragons really good at music? Because they really know their scales. Me. You already know what I'm going to say. Wear your respirator, protect your lungs. Wear your gloves, protect your skin. Let's mix up some resin and make some dragons. All right, so I started with this little dragon, same mold as Winky Wonky, and I marked the eyeballs this time so that I knew they would be in the right orientation. So used a little tip from one of my friends in the resin group, and I used UV resin for that, and then cured it. And then I poured this red and yellow, and I really wanted the wings to be yellow, so I poured the red and yellow in there, kind of mixed it up, but I tried to keep that yellow in the wings. I didn't know if it would stay there or not. Took my toothpick, make sure that it went in all the little nooks and crannies, and that one was done. All right, moving on to dragon number 2. This one, I wanted to pour the base black, and then the dragon itself, its wings, I wanted it to be like an iridescent white, and then the body I wanted to be baby blue and like a gold. So I just kind of mixed in the baby blue and the goldish yellow looking. And you can see that it already started to merge over into the wing, which is what I didn't want. But at that point, it was already done. So I didn't know how to change it at that point. So I just accepted it and put some more black on the bottom to fill it up. All right, I'm on to my baby dragon in 2 halves. So I took my black and I used resin to make its eye, and then I wanted to pour the body of it blue, and then like the outside edges of the body, like the scales and everything, I wanted it to be yellow. So I poured the yellow after the blue, and then left him to firm up until the morning, when I took him out and stuck them together. All right, so how to our next dragon, which I thought was a dragon, I used a copper color glitter. I used a red and I used a blue mixture, And so I got a really neat outcome from using those 3 colors. So I thought that they didn't sound like they would mesh well together, but they actually did. And so I was just making sure that he didn't have any bubbles inside of him. And I was done with him. So now it's on to the big dragon. So I took a spoon and actually spooned the purple resin in there. I used purple with a glitter in it. And I spooned it into the places where the dragon's body was, and its wing, and it had an arm sticking out there. So once I filled up those places, I kind of propped that on top of some mica bottles. So back to dinosaur night. We got to have a second pour on some of these. We've got this little guy. I can't wait. This is Winky's cousin, so I can't wait to see how his eyes turned out. And I'm so happy that the yellow stayed in his wings. So I'm really excited to see what he's going to look like. This is a sneak peek of this guy. Remember we did in blue and yellow, and there's wings. We tried to do like an iridescent, and it traveled. So we'll see. He might be beautiful. But we'll just have to see. And so the baby dinosaur. Why do I keep calling them dinosaurs? The baby dragon that I had to make in 2 pieces. I came down early this morning. He was still really soft and bendy. So I took the 2 halves and I put them together to make a whole. And so here's our baby dragon. He's so cute. And he is going to go head first into his egg. And then we're going to fill up the egg with clear. So he's going to be trapped inside of the egg, which is where he's supposed to be. He's a baby, right? We have another baby that is inside. That's what we got last night poured. You can kind of see him from the outside. He's in there. And so I think what I'm going to do, you see the inside of his egg is textured. So I think what I'm going to do, I got something new. I get something new every day. But I got some chameleon flakes. And I think I'm going to brush some of the egg with this and leave some of it clear. So that should be interesting. We'll see how that turns out. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of resin because these 2 eggs are going to hold a lot. So let me get to mixing. Before I do, you know what I'm going to say. Trying to pick it up. Wear your respirator. Wear your gloves. Always. Okay. So the first thing that I had to do was pick out a color that I wanted to use for these chameleon flakes. And they look a different color in different colored lights. So it takes, a little bit of finessing. You got to figure out what you want. And so I picked this color that would actually match what I had, the color that the dragon was. And when I tried to open it, I pushed my finger on the lid, and you saw my fingernail. It went all the way down in there. This stuff goes everywhere. I'm talking, it was flying through the air. It was extremely messy. But, hopefully it turns out and it gives us some really great results. But I had to keep turning it around to make sure that I got everything that I wanted. Okay, so now I'm putting the baby down into his egg, and I'm just pouring him clear all the way. So got him filled up. I had to move him just a little bit because I wanted to make sure that he was in there right. And you see a big bubble came out from under him when I did that. So I'm glad I did. So that's pretty much all we had to do for the baby dragon. And then for the other one, I'm just pouring clear. So I'm going to pour the rest of what was in this cup. And then I ended up mixing up another cup and pouring that one in. And then I ended up mixing another cup and pouring that one in. I'm telling you, this took a lot of resin for that dragon. So I really, really, really hope that he's worth it. I think he's going to be great. Good evening, friends. It is time for our dragon reveal. Can't wait to see these guys. I'm trying to beat a thunderstorm to get our reveal done, so I'm gonna start. Let's do this.
Found you in the ash pit, gold in a cracked jar, sticky as a secret, hard as a scar. You never burned out, you just learned to hold heat in your center, cold on the fold. Oh, I can taste it on the back of my tongue. Oh, I can chase it till the damage is done. Dragon heart resin, burn for me. Dragon heart resin, set me free. Keep that flame in me. Dragon heart resin, run through me. Urine's like saplight on a broken crown. I wore my bed weather, you brought me down. Now I'm half thunder, half honey stain, calling your name out like it's a chain. The fire in. Dragon heart resin, burn for me. Dragon heart resin, set me free. Keep that flame in me. Dragon heart resin, run through me. If I crack open, let the red out. If I go leaning, don't let me doubt. Take this old ruin, make it shine again.